the talent available in the North East is huge. And it's great, if people in Leamington and Guildford don't want to come and tap our talent, that's fantastic. We will keep them all. And that underpinned with the university as well, it's brilliant. There's Teesside, there's Northumberland, there's Newcastle, and Durham. They're all doing relevant courses. They're great for us. Our job is trying to get the people initially to the area. Once we get to the area, that's it, they're sold.
We've got projects that we're doing now that are going to just elevate the company and the area to showcase what we can do. And it's just going to keep rolling like that,
There's some great, huge studios in the area, like Coatsink and Double 11 and Coconut Lizard and people like that. We will be the next sort of super studio in the area.
It's a place of passion and ambition, the North East, and I think that that's ingrained in everyone who lives here. Why can't we have a 200-man studio here? Why can't we have what's going to stop us from making SockMonkey Vancouver or SockMonkey Melbourne or something in the future, and just having a really big, strong presence in the industry, but still having our HQ in the North East?
I really think location is probably irrelevant. I know we have it harder up here. But at the end of the day, we create content. We provide a service and create content. You can do that from anywhere in the world. We had a vision many years ago where we'd get a big, huge yacht and we'd have a floating mobile studio. And each weekend we'd port in a different dock around the world. It just proves that as long as you've got good internet connection, you've got a good working environment, you can work from anywhere.
It only affected us for a day, and that was it. We just, at the date, one day later, we're all back on projects and working. The big thing that's happened is because everything's had a knock-on effect in manufacturing, which has meant that the new consoles that's supposed to be out at Christmas has been delayed, and there's things going on. But really, it just means there's more opportunities because publishers are looking for gaps in the market, gaps in the schedule to fill. So there's still money out there. People are still looking for it for projects and all sorts. So the opportunity is there, if not slightly better than before. But then as a whole, the end of the console cycle is always quite an interesting time in the industry, because you've got a lot of people who, before the next gen comes out, and by next gen I mean like PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5 and Xbox. So before that comes out, people have got budgets that they want to spend on PlayStation 4 games, but also bigger budgets that they want to spend on PlayStation 5 games. So you've got this weird window where there's a lot of money and a lot of movement moving around. So you can capitalize on it and it can work to your advantage. One of the reasons we went with Mercia was because we appreciate that we're on that journey. It's not just take some money, grow, here's the money back, thank you very much. We know that their business experience that comes with can help us. There's obviously a lot of businesses that they've helped grow, especially in a few in games as well and in the tech area. And we know that it's another weapon in our arsenal. It's more knowledge that we can tap into.
They're in it for long term. It's not just take the money. They follow the money. They want you to work. And we had a board meeting the other day with a couple of Mercia guys, and one of the points was trying to attract a certain high-level employee. And then Simon from Mercia said, "Well, you got VC backing now. There you go." So it's like all of a sudden, oh yes, we have. And it takes a while to sink in sometimes, but yeah, we come from like an independent company. We do have VC backing. We've got Mercia. They haven't just given us some money and walked away. They're there with us on the whole journey, and they want us to succeed. So that's a key thing. I think that's going to drive us forward. We can get on with running the business, knowing that we have a partner like Mercia behind us.
The new boho plans are incredible, but they've got to do it. We've got a full floor and we could fill it by end of next year. So then it's like, well, where do we go? So if they don't build it, we don't want to leave, but we don't have plans to, because we know this building's getting built.
The Northeast games industry was huge. We had a body called Game Horizon, and that brought people from all over the world into various events in the Northeast. Again, it had government backing and funding. So after that sort of got devolved, we took a bit of a hit for a few years, but it's building back up now. And now the boho and the digital city in Middlesbrough, it's kind of the foundation that's building back up to what it used to be.
If it all comes off, if you've got that 20-story tower and a ski dome and the new station next to each other, it will get there, and all we can do is just keep on bringing in the projects and keep building the studio so that we can match that ambition. And people don't realize what's on their doorstep. People don't realize what's in the boho zone. You've got companies, big companies that work with Microsoft, Facebook, Sega, Disney, WordPress, all sorts of people all over the world, like massive contracts. And we're crying out for this new space and for this place to be built.
I think we'll have successful IPs that we've created. We've took time out now and invested money and time creating our own IP. We won't necessarily get right first time, but we will make a success of that and just keep doing what we're doing, attracting people to the area and building a studio. People will see what we've done. We kind of prove that it can happen. We stuck at what we believe in and the area we believe in, the talent around here and the support we get. It'll just show it can be done.